here are the results of my consciousness test. Doing this here in Brooklyn, New York. The water consciousness test has proven to kind of conform to other people's tests in that the one that I said, I love you to, seems to be doing the best. It's fairly clear after what is now 50 days. The one that I say every day, I hate you, and you're stupid, well, that one is also kind of clear, but a little bit darker, just a shade darker. I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not, but it is a bit darker than this one, which is the I love you. And the one that I ignored is looking the worst. Now, these are all relatively in good shape. I don't think I would eat or drink any of this, but still, you can definitely see a ring of, I guess, some sort of bacteria around the edge here. And when I opened them up, actually, interestingly, the I love you smelled nice. I mean, it was almost like an appetizing smell of fermentation, and the I hate you, or the you're stupid one, smelled horrible. Like it did not smell appetizing at all. And this one, the middle one, just had a very potent smell, not as bad, not as pungent, but a really strong smell of fermentation. So the fermentation seemed to be happening faster here. But for those who want some background, the idea here is that your consciousness actually affects things around you. In particular, water is affected by consciousness. And Dr. Emoto was one of the first researchers who had seen the effect of emotions on different water crystals. And so the idea here is that if you direct different amounts of energy or different types of energy towards different inanimate objects like these, you'll see different results over time. So it's kind of like talking to your plants. Talking to your plants does seem to work, and in this case, talking to these jars of brown rice in filtered water does seem to have an impact on their rate of fermentation. Pretty cool, and to me confirms what I think I see in the universe already happening. But there are some problems here. One of the problems that I see is that a lot of people who are posting these videos online probably suffer from confirmation bias, as I myself did. You know, for example, after 30 days I saw almost no results, so I didn't post anything. I waited until 50 days when there were some more visible results. A lot of people might only be posting when what they see conforms to the narrative. So the other thing is, I took special care to clean up and disinfect all of these jars before I put anything in them. I'm not sure that everyone else is doing the same. I was also really careful to minimize the time that air was collected inside here. I never opened these even once before the end of the experiment today, so I'm not sure if everyone else is doing the same thing either. But those are some of the concerns here, and it might just be a fluke, of course, but it's a fluke that seems to be consistent across lots of videos online and articles. And you can do this yourself. Just take some white rice, in this case I use brown rice, fill it up with some filtered water. Ideally, make sure these jars are clean, and every day, once a day, just say I love you to one of them, say I hate you to another one, or in this case I said you're stupid, and then just ignore a third. See what happens.